welcome back to my channel. Stay tuned while I show you this look. This is just like an everyday tutorial, an everyday look tutorial with these new lashes that I got. They're really cute, from AliExpress. Right there. I'll put the link to the description of them below. The face is my everyday look, but the wig is not. The wig I usually wear sometimes, but I don't wear the wig every day. So I would just say the makeup is an everyday look. So enjoy.
Alright, so now we're gonna get started. I'm just putting on a quick concealer, cover up over my face. This just protects any blemishes, or like it makes my skin tone even. I usually use that to blend it all together. Oh Lord, I know I need a new one, so I apologize for the cracking in it. I usually put it mostly around my eyes as well, and I put my septum into my nose so that way it doesn't get any makeup on it or doesn't get in the way. But I usually put it around my eyes as well, so that way the dark spots get covered up evenly, and overall makes my face look more wen. And now I'm just putting a little bit more on, making it more even. Got my little nightcap on. When I do my makeup, I usually keep a nightcap on because I want to do step by step. Okay, so now I'm doing my eyebrows. As you can see, I really don't have much to do with my eyebrows, but I still put something over it to make it like more defined. So I put I go up right and try to make little hairs. So that's what I'm doing there, just little hairs that I pop up on there. And I'll have a link to all the stuff that I use below, because I really don't know what I'm using right now. And yeah, let's see, now we're gonna do contour. I couldn't decide whether I wanted to do contour or not, but I usually do, because then I get all creative with my face. I'm like, oh, you know what, I might as well. So I usually do the lighter contour, like the highlight first, but now I'm doing the darker contour. So I'm doing the darker this time because I forgot to do the lighter. So I usually contour my nose and my cheeks, because I always want my cheeks snatched. I always want them pulled up because I have huge cheeks, and that is something I'm so insecure about. But sometimes I like them, sometimes I don't. Usually I like, like Angelina Jolie, like cheeks. And I also do my jawline. I contour my jawline. Blending it in. I apologize for the background noise if you can hear that. And usually I just do that for a while to always blend it in with the brush. And I get the corners of my forehead too, so that way it looks more narrow instead of wide. And I usually get under my eyes, because that's where the darker areas are mostly, so I have to get under my eyes. Okay, Chris wants to say something. What is it?
I didn't know this is how you recorded these. These are really cool.
Okay.
And then this is where she what are you brushing?
I'm brushing the lighter color up, so that way my forehead is more narrow.
And you're
I'm
doing.
contouring my nose to make it.
Let me do it.
Okay.
So she contoured. Yeah, she's contouring. And now she's doing the contouring thing under her eye and all that. You feel me? You know. And now she okay, more contouring. Is that all we do is contour? Okay.
Well, I have to get under my eye a lot because it's so dark.
Black is beautiful.
No, I mean darker than the rest of my face.
Black is beautiful.
And then I usually do right there above my lip too. That helps my face too. I just learned these off of videos. I really just self-taught from other videos, which is awesome.
And my skin is naturally glowing, so I never had to do it because I'm just glowing all the time, baby. You feel me?
Because I always wanted to know how to contour, but I never really could get it until like my cousin helped me one time, and then watching videos until I got it right.
And I drink a lot of water.
And I'm still, learning, but work in progress.
And my makeup is just drinking lots and lots of water, keeping my skin hydrated.
So now I'm putting a lighter, probably a highlight over that to give it a little pop to it.
Why you let me talk?
What do you want to say?
I was gonna say my makeup is drinking lots and plenty of water, along with some nice beverages like almond milk, and I use essential oils. I don't use essential oils; it just sounds really nice to say. I use lotion, such as like cocoa shea butter lotion. I use eczema cream because I got eczema. I use psoriasis cream because
and then
boy got psoriasis too because I have multiple skin conditions.
I'm just checking my eyebrows as I usually do.
Can I say something else?
Yes, you can say it while I'm telling them what's going on.
But it's gonna be overlapping. It's gonna be overlapping.
No, you just stop when I start talking.
Oh. I also want to point out this was not planned. I literally just walked into the room and just completely botched whatever she was trying to do. I'm gonna make some pancakes.
Okay, and I wipe my lip off because the makeup gets on your lips somehow. I don't know how. So now I'm gonna start putting my lashes on. I use hair glue for my lashes. It usually stays on for a long time for hair glue. Don't use any type of other eyelash glue because it won't last and it'll mess up your eyelashes. But that's just my opinion. Okay.
And I'm about to make some pancakes for my love. It's gonna be chocolate chip with a nice dash of syrup on it, unless she wants to throw Nutella.
And I'm using Q-tips because I could not find what are those things called? Tweezers.
Wait, what? Why would you use
Q-tips? Watch, Chris, just watch.
How Q-tips are a replacement for tweezers?
For the application of the hair glue onto the eyebrow. Usually people use tweezers, but I tried to find them, but I couldn't. So
That's a wild replacement.
Yeah, it was a good replacement actually.
I know, that sounds like y'all couldn't find my car.
So I'm just showing you the hair glue. I dipped the Q-tip into the hair glue bottle instead of pouring it on there because the nozzle is not working, and then I just apply it onto the lash. And I love how the lash where you apply the glue is so thick, so it's better to applicate it on. That's how you know if you have a quality lash or not, because if it's really thin, it's hard to put and so I was just waiting for it to dry. But anyways, I make sure it's thick. That's how you know you have a quality lash.
And when she was dancing, she was listening to Rico Nasty, bitch, I'm nasty.
And I'm just applying on my eyelash. I am so proud of myself because this is the first time ever I got it right on the first try. It usually takes 10-15 times to put on a lash. And then that's the first lash.
And to be wild uneven after she puts on the second lash. She looks like she'd done a wild amount of drugs if those were real.
So I'm gonna just look at this tutorial for myself, you know what I'm saying?
Because you don't wanna.
And then I just use my fingers. I know a lot of girls use the tweezers, but I use my fingers and put it onto the line of the eye as close as you can, without putting it onto your eye, if that makes any sense.
And the women and the men out there.
And then I just press it on to my eye so that way it holds. and open your eye once you put it on there, so that way the eyelash doesn't stick to the bottom of your eye. I had that problem too, so make sure when you put it on, open it and then clean up any other glue or residue. So now I'm just doing the regular eye, and while I'm doing that, Chris can say what he has to say so badly.
So I have a PSA announcement for people that do want to apply eyelashes. Unless you want to look like you do a copious amount of drugs on your off days, make sure they are completely even. Unless you want to look like you do the wild brick of meth before you go to work in the morning. Because uneven eyelashes, you don't realize how much though you need those until you actually fuck it up. And you don't want to fuck it up. It's like when you have eyebrows and then you decide, I'm gonna shave off my eyebrows. Now you look like Kid Boo. No one wants to look like Kid Boo. So, you know what I'm saying? And if you have your uneven eyelashes, you didn't realize how easy it is to look like you're on drugs. Do you want to look like that homeless person that shoots up every other day? Do you want to look like Macaulay Culkin? Or who's another one? Whitney Houston, R.I.P. Or insert any other, drug addict that's been like DMX. Do you want to look like DMX? No. Shout out to DMX. He's one of my favorite rappers ever. This Dark and Hell is hot. Listen to it. Other than that, don't do it. And shout out to Rico Nasty. And shout out to Injury Reserve and Redman. Listen to those guys. If you like rap, or if you don't like rap and you think you like rap, listen to Rico Nasty. Listen to Injury Reserve. And also, shop at my Muno Shopify 516.com. Because I sell anime products and I'm poor and I'm broke and I really need some income. So just, shop at Muno516 at my Shopify.com. And I completely fucked up her whole entire recording because I just walked in and I heard her talking to us. And I was like, what the hell is going on? I thought she was having the wild schizophrenic attack, and I was like, all right, should I keep going and make the pancakes, or should I ask her what's wrong, or... So I didn't know what to do, and she just did the eyelash.
Yes, I did the eyelash. There was a little glue stuck on top, which is okay. That's what we have the Q-tips for. But I just want to make sure the eyelash is sealed onto my eyelid first. And like I'm doing there, just opening and closing my eye to make sure it's not glued to the other end of my eye.
And one more thing, to any dude that actually watches this full video because you're attracted to Marseille, you want to get on her good side,
there I go, cleaning the glue,
and you try to DM her and stuff, I just want you to know I always see them, and I just want to say, suck my dick from the back. Okay. Like from the whole back. And I'm saying it in a very proper way because I'm trying to make it stay with the theme of the video with the whole professional sounding,
and I'm pressing the eyelash onto my eye to secure it on there. And I'm so happy. Look at me. I'm so happy that I got it on the first try. I'm like, what the fuck? Yes.
Did you just curse on film?
Yes. We're an open channel here. We say what we feel.
No, fuck that.
And now I'm pushing the eyelash up so that way it's more, to my face. And I'm just gonna contour a little bit more as I let it set for a little while, and then I'm just going to contour that. And I really want my cheekbones, like I said, I want my cheekbones like popping. I want them up there because I love the way they look, high cheekbones.
I personally don't, because they end up looking like the wild caricature of a human being, or you look like a wild skeleton, because high cheekbones sometimes look weird. I like high cheekbones as long as the person doesn't look like they're just on wild drugs. And she always wants high cheekbones because she doesn't like her nice full cheeks, even though I like her nice full cheeks.
Yeah, I said that earlier.
And now I'm saying it. I like her full cheeks. I don't give a fuck about her full or high cheekbones. I don't give a fuck about her thigh gap.
Okay, and then I'm putting... Hold on, let me see what I'm saying. I'm putting lipstick on my lips as the last and final look. I don't, like I'm saying there, I don't, press on it so hard onto my lips. I dab it, especially for darker skin. You don't want it to look where it's so forced, and you want it to look natural. So I dab on my lipstick.
You don't want to look like you just had paint on your damn lips.
Exactly.
And like I was saying before, all these little things she don't like about herself, I happen to really like. So I don't
And I
actually want
reapply
her,
my
and I
black,
don't actually want her to change it.
my eyebrows.
Oh, she's reapplying her little baby brow.
Okay. And I'm just checking everything, making sure it looks okay.
I ain't gonna lie, in this video with that thing on top of your head and put on, you look like the wild, like 40-year-old single mom that's really going out.
Well, the reason I keep my head thing on is I like to focus on one part of my body during my routine. So when I do my face, I have to have something to cover my hair because I don't want to focus on my hair. And once my face is complete, I can take it off and do my hair.
I'm just saying, it just like you got your groove back.
All right.
Like you like, ooh.
Yes, I'm just like, yes.
No, you're like, ooh, I got the kid. I got my mom got the kids for the day. Shout out to no, fuck her. But you'd be like, oh, they got the kids for the night.
And I didn't notice the leftover glue that's in the corner of my eye until after the video, so I obviously took it out because I couldn't really see. I'm blind without my glasses, so.
Can I finish describing how you look?
Go.
Let me finish the story. So this is the night where you finally, all your kids, you leave them at the grandma's house. You be like, oh yes, I finally got the kids to myself because that bitch ass man ain't gonna take care of him because he a deadbeat. Oh, I can finally go out and turn up. I'll go out and be. And then you dress up, you start posting on your story about how you about to go turn up. No,
let me see what I'm doing. I'm putting setting spray on my face as the last and final application. I put on the setting spray. I just spray it and make sure everything is solid and together. And I just wave my face so that it can dry faster. It looks like I'm hot, but I am hot, y'all.
Let me finish now.
And we're all complete.
Wait.
Yay!
Wait, I gotta finish my story.
And that is my final look. If you guys would like to comment, subscribe,